Hello everybody and welcome to a new series on Dark Master Series Gaming. It is Blacksmith of the Sand Kingdom. Now, I don't know too much about this game other than you take the role of a blacksmith and basically you make weapons, sell them in your shop while adventuring for the materials to make more weapons. Reminds me a little bit of Morenian Tavern Story. That was where you had to open up like a cafe and sell food. So I'm guessing it's the same makers. Let's see how the game starts off and let's see how good this game is. I've got really good hopes for this. So let's get going. So let's rename him. Oh, how do we go back? Backspace is X. Can we do little letters? There we go. We'll call him Maz. What class are we going to be? So we can either be a fighter, a class focused around dealing physical attacks, has high HP and suited to fighting in the vanguard, but has low MP and magic defense. Class that deals ranged physical attacks from the rear. Class that debilitates enemies but cannot equip heavy armour. Could be a priest. A class that performs healing and protective magic, can perform a tank role with surprisingly high HP and defense. A ranged class that performs offensive and abnormal state inflicting magic, has high mat but is low defense and HP, make it vulnerable to attack. Or a support class that toys with its enemies with its high hit and evasion, can steal, escape danger and inflict abnormal states on enemies, and that's the thief class. I think we're going to go for the fighter. What faith should we go for? So, patriarchal god of the sun and heavens, his followers are flooded with blessings of the sun's vitality. So that's HP plus 30, target up. Right, let's have a look. Auto HP recovery plus 10. Auto MP recovery plus 3. Defense plus 20, firepower plus 10. Let's see, attack 20, lightning power plus 10. XP gain plus 5%. Let's have a look. So I think the best one would probably be this one here. God of Battle and Lightning. Those who follow this raging god of war are granted blessings of lightning. So we'll go for Borg of War, just for the extra attack and lightning power. So there we go. That's all of our stats there. So let's create this character. The desert nation of Muspelheim, also known as the Sand Kingdom, lies in the centre of the continent. Once an impoverished nation, Muspelheim developed a successful mercenary business, training a new generation of soldiers and adventurers. As a result, it became a great militaristic kingdom. Many of its citizens aspired to become soldiers and adventurers themselves. In tandem, blacksmithing, which provided the soldiers and adventurers with high-quality arms, also became a respected occupation. This is the Iron Bird, a blacksmith located in a quaint corner of Sandberg, the capital of Muspelheim. It was founded and run by your father, Ulrich, a court blacksmith who was recognised by the kingdom as a first-rate artisan of his craft. However, when war broke out with the neighbouring Albeim, Ulrich was sent to serve on the front lines, never to return. Valeria, I'm sorry to hear about your father. Just let me know if there's anything I can do to help. Thanks, Valeria. Don't mention it. That's what friends are for. Anyway, Maz, what are you going to do now? What will happen to the shop? The shop falls to me now. I'll honour my father's legacy and follow in his footsteps. What? But you were never interested in the shop before. What about your dream of becoming an adventurer? I can't just let the shop fall to ruin, can I? This blacksmith was my father's life. I'll make my father proud and become a court blacksmith as he was. That's great and all, but I don't remember you ever helping your father with his work. Do you even know how to use a hammer? Shh. Well, a useless kid is the new owner of this place. I guess I've got my work cut out for me. Useless? I thought we were friends, Valeria. I didn't say anything. It was me, kid. Over here. Howdy, I'm Pity. I'm a fairy that inhabits this workshop. We have a lot of work to do. Wow, a fairy. It's so cute. Wait, Valeria, aren't you going to question the fact that there's a fairy here? And anyway, what do you mean you inhabit this place? This is my house. I've never seen or heard of you before. That's because we brownies only show ourselves to the owners of the houses we inhabit. Besides, you hardly ever came to the workshop before. Well, you're not wrong there, so I can see you because I'm the owner now. But then why can Valeria see you too? Well, what can I say? She seems nice. Anyway, it'd be annoying for all of us if you could see me and she couldn't. So you basically just do what you like. Sometimes it feels nice to break the rules once in a while. I'm Valeria. Nice to meet you, little Pity. Pity? What? It's a cute nickname. Well, I suppose I don't dislike it. I've been here for quite some time and never met anyone like you. You said before that you've got your work cut out for you. What did you mean? Ah, yes. Well, you want to be a court blacksmith, right? If so, I'm your guy. You are? Ulrich asked me to take care of you if anything ever happened to him. Father? I can teach you all you need to know about blacksmithing. I always assisted Ulrich in his work after all. That's great, Maz. Pity can help you become a blacksmith like your father. Ah, I know. I can help you out too. I can't use the forge, but I can tend the store and sell to customers. Well, I mean, I guess I'll need all the help I can get. Are you sure? Of course. That's what friends are for, right? Thank you, Valeria. I really appreciate it. So, first of all, I'll need you to go out and gather the materials we need to get started. You mean outside of town? I'd need a permit for that. Not to mention, there are monsters out there. You could register as an adventurer and form a party at the Adventurers Guild. Adventurers are allowed outside of town. This could be the chance to fulfill your dream, Maz. You're right. I never considered doing both at once. I could gather materials as an adventurer to create stuff here as a blacksmith. I don't really mind how you get the materials. Whatever works. Alright. I'll go to the Adventurers Guild and see what they say. Good luck. The Adventurers Guild was that way, right? Excuse me. What is it? This is no place for kids. Huh? You're Ulrich's kid, aren't you? It's awful what happened to your father. He was the best blacksmith I knew. We were best buddies ever since we were kids. He'll be sorely missed. You knew my father? I did indeed. The name's Aegon. I've been the guild master here for more years than I can count. Your old man never mentioned me. Anyway, what brings you here today? Anything I can help you with? Actually... Ah, I see. You're taking over your old man's shop, are you? He'd be proud. And you want to venture out of town for materials? That's the idea. You know, there are monsters outside of town, right? That's why regular citizens aren't allowed out without an escort. But adventurers are an exception. You can come and go as you please with an adventurer's permit. But leave the safety of the town at your own risk. Adventuring ain't easy, you know. I'm fully aware of the dangers, but I want to do it. You've got guts. I like that. You remind me much of your father. Very well, I'll process your request. Really? Thank you so much. The first step is to form an adventuring party. There are many new adventurers like you waiting to get started. You must create 4 party members who will adventure with you for the rest of the game. You can choose their names, genders, starting classes and faiths. Except for gender, all of these can be changed in-game. So let's see what we want. So, adventure registration. We'll go for female. I mean, we can't have a female called Roland, right? So, whoops. She's female. She is going to be a priest. Goddess of light and healing, she wields a blade of bright light and grants her followers great spiritual strength and healing. Look, I think evasion and silence resistance will be good. Let's just take a look at the priest. So, tank roll with surprisingly high HP and defense. Right. Right, we'll go for this one. Lamania of Womanhood. Yeah, we'll create this character. We'll have a male, and we will go for... We'll go for a wizard. No, we'll go for an archer. Deals ranged physical attacks. Right, so let's see if we can... There we go, this one, hit plus 35, target down. So that's a perfect one there. Can't call him Willy though. So we'll call him Robin. Like Robin Hood, yeah? Okay. And let's see, we will have... Dana. There we go. That'll do. And we'll have her as a wizard. High magic attack. Let's have a look. Is there any magic attack up? Magic attack plus 20. Yep. I think we'll have a... Robbo. Because he's a thief, right? He's a robbo. Right. High hit and evasion. Right, there we go. We'll confirm those. Is your party ready? Yep. Well, I'll be. That's a great party you got there. Just remember, a party stays together until the end. Treat each other like family. Your adventurer's permit will just take a little more time. You could go around town in the meantime. Go around town? That's what I said. Adventuring is everyone's business. The item shop, tavern, infirmary. It's customary for new adventurers to introduce themselves to those whose support they'll be needing throughout their career. Introduce myself. I guess I can do that. I'll be back later then. So, let's have a look to the infirmary. Ah, this is the infirmary. I come here when I need medical attention. And I used to injure myself a lot as a kid. Hello, Father. Hello there. Ah, Ulrich and Leonara's son. I haven't seen you since... Ah, I'm sorry. I couldn't do more for your mother. No, I know you did all you could, and I really appreciate you for that. My inability to save Leonara is one of my greatest regrets. It must have been awful for you. You were yet so young. And now the dreadful news about your father. I heard from one of the soldiers I treated recently. Let me know if there's anything I can do to help. Thank you, but I think I'll be fine. No amount of tears or regret will bring back the dead. I learned that when my mother died. All I can do is live on to make my parents proud, and so I've decided to inherit my father's shop. I'll continue his life's work. And today I signed up to be an adventurer. The reason I'm here now is that Aegon told me to introduce myself around town. Your father raised you well. You have my full support, lad. Thanks, Father. I'm sure I'll injure myself again before long. The infirmary has the following options: treatment and change faith. HP and MP do not recover automatically in this game. Treatment restores your HP and MP to full. Change faith allows you to change your character's faiths. Be sure to change your character's faiths in alignment with class changes and the game's progress. Read again. I'll try not to get myself hurt too badly. Be safe out there. Father Christoph, I'm here. Is something wrong? I'm sorry to interrupt. One of the patients is in need of urgent attention. I'll be right there. I'm sorry, Maz. Duty calls. Feel free to stop by any time, even if you're not injured. So let's pop to the item shop. Here's the item shop. I've actually never been here before. Hello? 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 Is anyone here? I guess not. Why would they leave the shop open if... Yes? Whoa. I would appreciate it if you didn't shout. I'm not deaf. I was busy carrying out important alchemical experiments. You could have responded the first time if you heard me. Well, you're right, I could have, but I told you I was busy. Excuse me, did you just read my mind? Oh, brilliant, a simpleton. I'm afraid telepathy is reserved for comic book fantasy. It was obvious what you were thinking, but I don't blame you. Most people would have reacted that way. But you are right, ignoring people is rather rude. I don't see why he's laughing. This guy's weird. Anyway, what do you need? Looking for something specific? Actually, I came to introduce myself. I'm Maz, a new adventurer. Aegon told me to introduce myself around town. Aegon? Ah, the guild master. Shh, never asked him to send me new customers. I wish that guy would stop meddling in my business. I prefer it when customers aren't here. Sorry? Oh well, you're here now. I'm Horik, the somewhat owner of the Baden item shop. Somewhat owner? What does that even mean? It's a long story. I'm basically running this place against my will. Nothing to bother your simple mind with. At the item shop, you can buy and sell items. The item shop sells consumable items for use in battle, materials to craft equipment, books for learning new crafting recipes, and rooms for upgrading equipment. The items available change based on the guild requests you complete and the game's progress, so be sure to check back frequently. Buying new books is particularly important for learning new things to craft, so look out for them. It may also be a good idea to sell unused materials and other items you don't plan on selling at the workshop. Read again? No? I'd say you've been here long enough. Try not to die out there. Come back if you need to buy something, okay? I need to get back to my experiments. Huh? What if I want to buy something now? Yeah, not right now. Sorry. So this is the tavern. I better go in and introduce myself. Hello? Welcome. Ah, new face. Can I help you? Whoa, I was expecting a fat old man behind the counter. I'm Maz. I just signed up as a new adventurer, and Aegon told me to come and introduce myself. So here I am. Well, aren't you a cute little adventurer? I'm Carmela, the owner of the Sweet Rose Tavern, at your service. Nice to meet you. Well, this is a nice place you've got here, Carmela. Thanks. While some come to drink away their sorrows, adventurers and soldiers often come to fill their bellies. They tip me well for the delicious food. I'm not sure it's the food they tip you for. Were you about to say something? Nothing. You can eat meals at the tavern once per day. Doing so grants XP for your party members to level up. While defeating monsters in dungeons grants XP, eating at the tavern grants a considerable amount and should not be overlooked. However, eating at the tavern does cost gold, so be careful not to eat your gold away. Read again? No. I would offer you some food now, but I'm afraid I have to go to buy more ingredients. Feel free to come back anytime. So, there we go. That's everything. So let's back to the Adventurers Guild. Aha, you're back. Your Adventurer's Permit's ready. You got an Adventurer's Permit. Cool. You're one of us now. Welcome aboard. Thank you. So what exactly does an adventurer do anyway? What? Are you telling me you wanted to become an adventurer without even knowing what it was all about? Well, I know it involves exploring dungeons and hopefully getting rich quick, but what do adventurers do when they're not out doing cool stuff? I thought you had guts, but it seems I mistook it for blissful ignorance. Fine, listen well. Basically, adventurers accept requests that come to the guild on a first-come, first-served basis. Requests can be submitted by townsfolk or even the state. The requests themselves can range from delivering items and exterminating monsters to gathering from and investigating dungeons. We call ourselves adventurers, but a lot of the time we're more like handymen, helping people out with their troubles. Handymen, huh? You're going out to gather materials, right? Why don't you accept a request while you're at it? It pays. The Adventurers Guild has the following options: requests, training, and change class. After accepting a request, complete its conditions and report back to the guild to receive your reward. Some requests are required to progress through the story, so be sure to complete as many requests as you can. With training, you can learn and upgrade your character's skills. This will be extremely useful for battles, so be sure to do so if you can afford it. Change class allows you to change your character's classes. You can change classes anytime you come to the guild, so feel free to try out different class combinations to suit your needs and playstyle. Additionally, you can assign a subclass to your characters upon reaching level 10. This is also freely changeable. Both main and subclasses come with specific skills and modify the character's statuses. Experiment to find good class combinations. Read again? No? Think there's a request here that'll be good for you to start out with. Give it a try. Yes, sir. You can now go to the suburbs dungeon. So let's have a look at the requests. First request. Someone in town wants a pelt and a bandage. Here's a request from a citizen. They need a pelt and a bandage. You can get pelts from wolves in the suburbs. Bandages can be made using cotton. This should be a good request to start you off with. Accept this request? Yes, I'm counting on you. Right, so we've accepted that. Well, let's pop to the tavern. It said we can get XP. So, welcome. Make yourself at home. So, we will do the same with these. And then we might get to level 2 pretty... Do the same with all of them. Right, so we've pretty much spent all of our money there. Let's go to the dungeon then. The suburbs, a grassland region in the outskirts of Sandberg City. Adventurer patrols deter powerful monsters from entering the area. So let's see the materials. Right, we haven't found them yet. Well, let's go then. Go to this dungeon. You can only go to a dungeon once per day. Sandberg is in the middle of the desert, but outside of town is surprisingly green. Maybe it's because Lindworm River is near here. Time for my first adventure. I'll get as many materials as I can find. Walk up to and select gathering nodes in dungeons to get materials. The number of times gathering a node can be used depends on your current pickaxe rank. Pickaxes can be obtained by progressing the game and from the special item shop. Treasure chests contain a variety of items. Some even contain special items, so be sure to open all treasure chests you come across. Dungeons are inhabited by monsters. They will chase you if you get close and initiate combat if they touch you. Monsters disappear when defeated, but will return after some time. Battles are turn-based, and you can choose to attack or use skills, etc. Attack, a regular attack using the equipped weapon. Skills, techniques and magic that cost MP to use, and items use consumable items in battle. Defend, incoming damage is halved until the next turn. Retreat, if successful, allows you to run from the battle. Accelerate, ZR, speed up the battle. Auto, which X, all party members fight automatically. Both options can be toggled on and off. AI settings, Y, select how AI fight in battle when auto. Targets of attacks and skills can be selected by using the select arrows and confirming. Defeating all enemies or escaping will take you to the battle results screen. By defeating enemies, you can obtain materials, items and runes, etc. Some materials are only obtained by defeating monsters, so try not to focus on gathering nodes alone. Travel points on the edge of areas will take you to another area. Try to explore dungeons in their entirety. Be sure to make use of the minimap while exploring dungeons. The information shown on the minimap increases as you progress through the game. You have reached the end of the tutorial. Check out menu, system, manual for more details. Read again? It's a no. So let's have a look around. So that's good. Healing potion. So this is the enemies. Let's just attack with everybody to start with. We'll just attack them all for now. Doesn't look like we're going to need to use many of our skills. So pelt, cedar log, fleshy mushroom. Well, let's see if we can steal something from them. Obsidian. Oh, they didn't half want to pick on her. So we've all leveled up, that's good. Just have a look through this one. Oh well, that wasn't too bad. Let's head back to the town. So that's good for our first adventure. Well, let's have a look. What do we need to do? We'll go to the infirmary. Welcome to the infirmary. Is there something I can help you with? Right. Well, that's everybody. Right. Oh, it's you. What do you want? Beginning toolmaker. Wooden tableware. Right. Let's have a look at the items we've got. HP tools. Increases max HP by 10. Up to 30 times per character. We'll increase her HP. She seems to be getting hit a lot. Trophies. I'm guessing it's this. Let's try the workshop. I'm back. Welcome back. Did you get plenty of materials? Loads. Yeah, I got loads. That's great, Maz. Well done. I found some too. Here. Obsidian times 10. Raw cotton times 10. Cedar log times 10. How did you get all of this? Well, I did some cleaning so it'd be ready for customers, and I found all this while sorting out the storeroom. Pity says they're probably leftover materials that your father didn't use. Keeping your workspace neat and tidy is extremely important. Nice. Yes, boss. Anyway, now we have some materials, maybe we can make something. What can you make, Maz? Just some simple things I learned watching my father. Well, I know how to make them, but I've never actually made anything before. You'll be fine. Even master artisans started off as novices. Just try to make some things we could sell to customers. One of the materials you've got is raw cotton. Try processing that into cotton and make some bandages. Then if you have some cotton left over, you could process that into braids for making other things later. Just give it a try and see how it goes. Alright, I'll see what I can do. I believe in you, Maz. You can do it. Remember to display the items once you've finished them. I'll be the best shop assistant I can be. The workshop has the following options: craft, modify, display items, blacksmith tree, and create reverse. With craft, blacksmith tree, and create reverse, you can craft weapons, armour, and commodity items. The list of items you can craft is short to begin with, but this list will expand greatly as you progress through the game. Make good use of the change category, sort and filter functions to more easily find items to craft. Additionally, you can select plus to show additional information. Additional information can be useful when crafting. An item's proficiency increases the more you craft it. When this reaches 100%, you reach breakthrough with the item, increasing its stats, base value and demand. Some items grant new recipes or skills when you break through with them. Other than via crafting, you can also increase proficiency with an item by having it equipped in battle. Modify contains the sub-option Upgrade, Scrap and Transfer. Upgrade allows you to affix your crafted equipment with runes to grant them special properties. Scrap allows you to remove runes from equipment. Transfer allows you to transfer runes from already upgraded pieces of equipment to new pieces of equipment. Runes can be purchased from the item shop and obtained from enemies and treasure chests. Try to affix as many to your equipment as you can. Display items allows you to display your crafted items on your shop shelves for sale. When displaying, you can select the number and adjust prices. Marking up an item will mean it sells for more, but also decreases its demand. It also reduces the purchasing customer's satisfaction. Conversely, marking down an item will mean it sells for less, but also increases its demand and customer satisfaction. Sales and satisfaction are both conditions of increasing your shop's rank, so be sure to adjust prices according to these conditions. Once your items are displayed, you open shop. A business report will appear showing your sales and satisfaction for the day, and then the next day starts. Read again? That's a no. So let's create some items. Let's create 10 of those. see our requests. Right, so we just needed pelt and bandage. I'll tell you what, let's pop the Adventures Guild and hand this in. Well done, thanks for your hard work. Oh, oops, the requester didn't need the bandage anymore and cancelled it. Feel free to keep it, use it yourself or sell it at your shop. They paid the full reward as originally promised, so no need to worry about that. This does happen from time to time, but this is what it means to work with the guild. I hope you take on as many requests as you can. So let's have a look. Can complete this one. So here's a request from Carmela at the tavern. She needs apples to make juice with. While they can be bought in town, freshly picked apples will best reflect Carmela's gentle nature. She's so amazing. You should respect her wishes. You can pick fresh apples from woodmen in the suburbs. Accept this request? Yes. I'm counting on you. So let's well done, thanks for your hard work. I wonder why she didn't ask me to help. I can crush an apple with one hand. So, reach suburbs 4. We've already done that, so here's a request from the guild. The state has requested a very important task of us to patrol and gauge the level of danger of a dungeon. I need you to patrol the suburbs to a specific point and report your findings. You can't cancel this request once you accept it. Choose wisely. So we'll accept this. We've already done that, so basic breakfast. Carmela from the tavern wants large eggs and wooden tableware. Right, and we can do that. Sunny side up, a staple breakfast dish. Carmela's breakfasts are always amazing. You can get large eggs from G Birds in the suburbs. Make sure you get them. The recipe book sold at the item shop should be able to teach you how to make wooden tableware. It's called beginner tool making or something like that. So yeah, we'll do that. Medicinal procurement. Beeswax. Here's a request from Horik at the item shop. He wants to make cough drops to sell. Needs beeswax to make them. They say it works wonders for throat pain. And get beeswax from killer bees in the suburbs. So we'll accept that. And a holy request. Here's a request from Christoph at the infirmary. His holy order has prescribed the extermination of some harmful monsters. They're calling for the extermination of the woodmen dwelling in the suburbs. Woodmen are monsters whose souls possess ancient trees. They have high HP and defense, but are weak to fire. So we'll accept that as well. So we're going to go to the item shop first. Beginner tool making. There we go. We'll buy that. You can now make the commodity wooden tableware, wooden hammer, and a sickle. Set a barrel. Let's go to the... Right, let's create... What do I need for that? Cedar board. We've completed a request. Let's go and hand in this quest. So we've completed this. Well done, thanks for your hard work. Sunny side up. I like them slightly undercooked myself. Right, so next, what's up? So the rest's dungeon quests. So that's alright. Let's go to the workshop. just making a load of stuff. Just use everything we can. Right, let's display some items then. What else? Mage stuff. Right, there we go. We'll open the shop. Yeah, we will. Yay, time to open up shop. I'll do my best to get us loads of sales. Well, it looks like we made quite a lot in our first. Total sales 2,549, satisfaction 272. So to reach next shop rank, sales 12,451, satisfaction 478, and event number 25, monster hunting. Morning! Good morning, you're finally awake. Time for a hard day's work. Valeria woke up early to clean and get the shop ready for the day. She's just like a brownie. Oh yeah, I always wondered, what is a brownie? Well, you see, a brownie is... Ah, I know. I read about them in a book when I was younger. They're fairies that live in people's houses, right? They're good fairies that help around the house. Brownies make the family they live with flourish. Yeah, pretty much. Amazing, right? I'm not too sure. You say you've lived in this house for a long time. We don't really have that much money at all. Certainly far from flourishing. Tut tut, naive young Maz. Flourishing isn't all about money, you know. Tell me, what was your father? A court blacksmith. The state recognised him because I brought good luck, but that was only because Ulrich had the skills worthy of becoming one. Even I don't have the power to help a useless blacksmith become a court blacksmith. But you did say before that you'd make Maz into a court blacksmith. I did, so I'll train him to be the best he can be. How are you going to do that though? Like a book of my father's techniques or some special magic or something? Nope. All it takes is practice. If at first you don't succeed, you try and you try again. That's the path to becoming a court blacksmith. So then why do I need you? Right. Let's take a look at our equipment. We should be able to equip. Oh, look at that. I mean, our attack goes up, our defense goes down though. But yeah, we should put a broadsword on. Right, well that doesn't do us any good. Yeah, let's put a wristband on. Right. Next. Mage staff's no good. Let's have a look at our records. Are we going to save now? So there we go. That's our first look at the game. So, the general flow of the game is as follows. Accept requests from the Adventurers Guild, go to a dungeon, obtain materials through battle and gathering, return to the workshop, craft and sell items to earn gold. You can use your income at the item shop to buy materials or books to learn new recipes to increase your sales. You should also remember to eat at the tavern to gain XP, receive treatment at the infirmary, and train and change classes at the Adventurers Guild to make your party more powerful. Passive skills obtained through training or changing classes can be activated via menu, skills, activate passives. Passive skills are extremely useful for combat and adventuring, so be sure to customise them according to your classes and equipment. You can also change your party's formation from menu and formation. Formations provide various effects for your party. Party members are more vulnerable to attack by enemies the further forward they are in the formation, so be sure to select their locations based on their classes and equipment. Select Y to swap formation selection mode and character rearrange mode. Remember to make use of menu and records. You can use secret records to find out useful information about materials, equipment, monsters and runes. Journal contains hints for progressing through the story. Trophies contains a number of objectives for game progress and various missions for extra challenges, and completing these missions grants rewards. Some rewards will make progressing through the game easier, so be sure to try them out. For more information, check out Menu, System, Manual. Read again? No. So let's have a quick look. Skills, equipment, items. activate passives. Alright, okay. One-handed sword mastery. Alright, okay, so shouldn't I have... Okay, so that is going to be it for this episode of Blacksmith of the Sand Kingdom. What a lovely game this is. I'm really enjoying it so far. My first kind of impression of it is it's got some nice Myrenian Tavern Story vibes to it. And I like the fact that we can make things in order to sell at the workshop and make some money. So it's an added bonus of the game. So rather than just adventuring, we can create things to sell as well. So yeah, give me a like and a sub if you've enjoyed the content. And tell me what you think about this game so far yourself. I mean, do you think that it's going to be a good addition to the series on my channel? Tell me in the comments below. And until next time, guys, give me a like and a sub. And until next time, that's it from me. I will see you on the flip side.